Well, good morning, this is Hound Dog Steve, wishing you a very pleasant morning from the Universal Ostriches farm. And as you can hear in the background, there is a native drummer. There is an amazingly eclectic group of people here at the moment. And I'm just going to turn you around so you can see what I am looking at. Yes, all of these signs put up by people, there are paintings by children, signs by children. It seems like the ostriches are being let a little bit more freedom by the CFIA, and having just read the court document from the Supreme Court, these birds are in the custody of the CFIA, which means that they have to tend and care for these animals. So we are thankful that we have a bit of a reprieve there. We're all waiting, and of course it is one of the most difficult things in the world to do, is to wait. But there is still quite a few people here, as you can see. The police flew their drones over this morning, checking out over all of the people who are here. And yes, that was an interesting moment to see a drone above your place of residence, however temporary. Anyway, what I wanted to say about this and what is going on here is that this is what I saw happen in Europe. Okay, when the EU took over, all of a sudden all the decisions were made by a committee. There was no input from the public. There was representatives who said they represented the public, but in reality that didn't happen. And now you can see what is happening in Europe it's coming to Canada, and Europe is an absolute disaster. Every country in Europe now is suffering from the decisions made by committee, and those committees, those commissioners, whatever, they are no longer around. They've moved on to another position, and it takes an awful long time to undo all of the things that they have decided. I remember a story in the UK there where, they were measuring bananas and cucumbers for their curvature because they had to have a specific dimensions, and anything that didn't meet that criteria was thrown out. And anyways, there was a food shortage, and so they had to rescind that. But to actually change the legislation, it took 10 years to undo that. Absolutely stunning. So this is how slow it will move, and this is where we're going to be. We're going to be bogged down by bureaucracy, by policy and protocol, and basically the general public are not going to have too much of a say in all of this. Anyway, everything is peaceful, it is quiet. We're just waiting to hear what the court's decision is. I'm hoping for the right to appeal this, which will just push this on a little further. And as I've said to a few people, we have to play the same way they play their game. They just kick the football as far as they can down the field. They don't worry about anything else. They wait to catch up to that ball, and then they kick it again. And that's what we need to do, because the longer this goes on, the more likely there is for a positive outcome. Okay, and that's what we're all praying for. And I would like to ask all of you who are within the range of my voice to speak up, share, post wherever you can, get the word out. We need to embarrass the government as much as possible, because that is one of the strange little things that they fear the most, is embarrassment, public embarrassment. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, and in the meantime, this is Hound Dog Steve signing off, wishing you a very pleasant day. And in the meantime, sorry, we've got a car coming, I'm distracted. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe below, and please, we'll talk very, very shortly. See you now. Bye.